Over the period of time in making the magazine, I have used a large amount of different technology and software that I have used before that has enabled me to create the magazine. During the process of planning the magazine, I used a software called Cam Studio, which records the actions that are made on the computer and converts it into a video. So I can see the procedure I did in order to create the feature that I need to do to make the magazine. Some of the things that I recorded were videos of the editing software that I used to create the magazine front cover and edit all the pictures that are in the magazine. The editing software that I used is called Photoshop. I used Photoshop to create the prelim work and they used the video to help me to create the final music magazine front cover. Photoshop was a very good software that I could use to make the front cover because I was able to move the text and the pictures around to create the house style that I wanted to create. It also enabled me to change the sizes and styles of the text that I input so I could get the right style of the magazine. It is also the software that helped me create the masthead that would appeal to my target audience. Using Photoshop, I was able to edit the picture that I was going to put in the magazine. Using Pastiche, I needed to make sure that the people in the magazine had no visible imperfections so that they would appeal more to the reader. It also means that they become ideal selves. Carl Rogers, 1960. Using the clone tool, I was able to remove spots and creases from the skin, which made the people look like they have clearer skin, which would appeal to the readers more. I was also able to remove any shadows and change the brightness of the image so that it stood out more and looked like other magazines that I have seen. I also used the lasso tool to cut out Downton from some of the pictures so that I could edit the background separately. I was also able to record a video on how to use Quark, which is the software I use to create the double page spread and contents page. Using Quark, I was able to create the contents page easily because you can put the measurements that you want and it will create the guidelines on the page, so I was able to place the text and the writing easily. It was also easy to add drop shadow to the pictures, which I made stand out more. I was also able to create shapes which proved effective when I created the box that had the information about subscription and when I created the blue box for the text. I was able to make text boxes and use the link tool so that I could continue the writing into the next column. For the double page spread, I was able to input the measurements easily so I could create the design easy, and using a linking tool I was able to put my article into a document. A software that I used was Wibblelist, which is a mind map software which I used when I was planning my magazine. It was useful to use because I was able to input information into a mind map so I could easily see what I needed to do. I also used Prezi when I was doing the research for my magazine. The software enables you to create a presentation of different media which is interactive and easy to use. I was able to input a video into the presentation in image and text. When I created the video for the research, I used Windows Movie Maker to edit the video and look more professional. Using Movie Maker, I could input the video footage, images, and audio quickly, and I was able to synchronize them together. The website that I am displaying my work on is called Postress, which is a blogging site where I can display the documents, PDFs, images, and videos that I have made. I was able to post the information onto my blog either by using email or by post by web that comes with Poster's account. The videos that I made were uploaded to YouTube and embedded on the blog. I used an SLR camera to take the photos of the musician, which created a crisp and clear image of the musician. I was able to use lighting equipment and a white backdrop to create the bright and simple image that I use for the front cover. However, the equipment and the backdrop were in a studio, so I could not move them anywhere. However, because the camera has a flash, I was able to take it to the photo shoot with the grand piano. The photo shoot was in a local hotel, which had a grand piano in the lobby. When I took the picture, I made it an angle like it could have been taken in a country house.